Hello, 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 everybody. I'm Barbe McMillen, and welcome to the Dallas Songwriters 32nd Annual Dallas Songwriters Song Contest Awards, Part 2. Our performers today are DSA members who are the contenders for our Best Songs of the Meeting Awards. Thanks goes out to these dynamic performers for being here today to sing their songs for us. Today we will be announcing the Song of the Year and the Vern Dailey Songwriter of the Year awards and some very special community awards. Each year DSA likes to recognize our outstanding partners in the community with these awards that they deserve. We are so happy to have you tune in on Facebook or YouTube or wherever you may be watching. This is going to be a great show for you today. So I'm kicking off the show with a song that I co-wrote with Bobby Montgomery, and I want to tell you a little bit about this song. I used to perform at a flag burning ceremony, flag retirement, and so when flags get old and worn, they are retired, and a lot of times the Boy Scout units of the area will do that for you. You bring your flags, and they are to be, the proper way is they're to be cut up and then burned. And so when I got the script for that the first time, I did other patriotic songs throughout the program, but then when it came to that, it just said, play some solemn music. And so as a songwriter, I decided to write a solemn song for that occasion. And so this is what Bobby Montgomery and I came up with. You've sent me out to foreign shores all around the world, an ambassador of goodwill, with the stars and stripes unfurled. The message in my mission is that everyone lives free, and with a stern forewarning, I'd say don't tread on me. Now I'm old and worn, dirty and torn. Folded furls no longer wave. I've led you into battle and was proud to lead the way for our brave young soldiers who's vowed to keep us safe. I've draped the silent heroes who rallied to freedom's call, and then console the loved ones left behind by the fallen. But now I'm old and worn, dirty and torn. Folded furls no longer wave. Red shows bravery, honesty is white. Our first colonies are my 13 stripes, 50 stars standing for each state on a field of blue for justice sake. But now I'm old and worn, dirty and torn. Folded furls no longer wave. Old and worn, dirty and torn. It's time to say goodbye today. Now tattered, torn, and retired on this auspicious day, I'm proud to bear the honor you bestow. Old worn glory no longer waves.
So pretty.
All righty, thank you so much. Well, first of all, we're going to need an explanation of the process for picking the winners. And who better to help us with that than our DSA president? He joined DSA in 2009, and in 2018, he was awarded the DSA Song of the Year Award for his song, A Time for Love. And then in 2021, his song, You're the Best, was the Song of the Year. He's been the Dallas Songwriters Association president since 2014 and was reelected for yet another year. Here is our great leader, Michael Brandenburger, to give us an explanation of the judging process and to present our first community award. But first, he's going to perform for us his song, If I See You Again. Hey, Michael.
Hi. Hi, Barbie. Hi, everyone. Good to be here. Looks like we're going to have a good show today. I hope we've got some folks on Facebook enjoying this, and welcome you all. I will perform this song, If I See You Again. It's a kind of a song about the thoughts of a person that sees someone for the first time, and, well, you know the rest of the story. But here it is. The sparkle of your eyes puts the stars to shame. Knew when I saw you I'd never be the same. Will we be more than friends if I see you again? It's awfully hard to steal my heart, but that flirty smile had me from the start. We could be more than friends if I see you again. You've got the charms I adore, couldn't want anything more. I'm so glad you gave me a glance. Don't wake me now, I'm dreaming of romance. Someday when we see all our dreams come true, you'll be glad I just fell in love with you. I know we'll be more than friends if I see you again. I know we'll be more than friends if I see you again. You've got the charms I adore, couldn't want anything more. I'm so glad you gave me a glance. Don't wake me now, I'm dreaming of romance. Someday when we see all our dreams come true, you'll be glad I just fell in love with you. Will we be more than friends? We could be more than friends. I know we'll be more than friends if I see you again. If I see you again. If I see you again. Shall we dance? Thank you. All right. Well, let's get on with the show. As I said, as Barbie said, we've got a process for doing the songs of the meeting, and it's a chance for our members to be recognized for their songs without having to compete with the rest of the world, because we do have an international song contest where we get an awful lot of entries, and it's harder to win that one. But this is an important contest for our members. So each
We
month,
can't compete in that one anyway as board members, right?
oh, that's right.
So
Whatever you can't compete in it anyway. Okay.
there, yeah.
But anyway, each month at our monthly meeting, we have a monthly membership meeting via Zoom these days. But each month, songs the members who submit a song are critiqued at these meetings and published in the Songwriter's Notes newsletter. The songwriter then has until November to tweak his songs using the comments from the meeting, edit and record it, and at the end of the year, recorded versions of the songs are judged by an industry pro. There are no categories, and the song titles are listed on the score sheet in alphabetical order. And this is the same score sheet that we use in our other contests. Then the Song of the Year is awarded to the songwriter whose song garners the highest points from the judge, and the Vern Dailey Songwriter of the Year award goes to the songwriter who has the most songs with the highest points in the top 10. So, with that, we'll proceed to talk about our Community Service Award. The first one goes to the Tone Shop. I'm sure many of you might be familiar with the Tone Shop. It's a great guitar store, music store. They have something for just about everybody. So we're going to award Community Award for Retail to Tommy Roberts, who's the owner of the Tone Shop in Dallas. And they also have a location in South Lake for those who are closer to Fort Worth. So we'd like to recognize Tommy and for this special community award. And here's how it reads. The Dallas Songwriters Association presents the Tone Shop with the 2022 Excellence in Community Service Award to Tommy Roberts and the entire staff for outstanding service to the songwriting community. And they have been very, very generous to the DSA. We've had some functions there at the Tone Shop in Dallas, and Tommy will, let them know you're a member of the DSA, and they will treat you very well. Okay, up next we've got a very accomplished guitarist who performs covers along with his original songs, and today he's going to be performing his song, We Didn't Know, presenting another community and co-host. Please welcome DSA Showcase Director Bill Martin.
Thank you. Somehow I knew it was wrong, but Lord God, I tried and I failed. It's bringing me down. We didn't last very long. Our feelings were strong and unveiled. It's bringing me down. Lovers lost in time. Where's my lady? Was she ever mine? But she didn't know. Cuervo, gold, salt, and lime. Thoughts unfolded as if by design. But where did it go? And who, what, or why? She didn't know, and neither did I. Lovers lost in time. Where's my lady? Was she ever mine? But she didn't know, and neither did I. We didn't know.
Good song, Bill.
Well, it's my proud honor to announce that Pasquale Hall from Opening Bell is going to be receiving our next award. I'm personally really happy that I get to do this because I've known her since before the Opening Bell was entitled Opening Bell. They actually had another name for it before that. My son Ben and I used to go there and play on the open mic. So I've also just been really, I love the vibe. It's a great staff, great group of people, a great room. It's really just a nice group of people, and it's really an honor to present this to you, Pasquale, if you're watching on YouTube later on. On the 25th day of March 2023, Dallas Songwriters Association presents Opening Bell Coffee with the 2020 Excellence in Community Service Award. Thank you, Pasquale Hall, and the entire OBC team for the outstanding venue, for supporting original music and the best cup of coffee in town. Congratulations, Pasquale. It's an honor to present this to you. That's for the Excellence in Community Award. Yeah. Thanks, Pasquale. I hope you're enjoying watching this later on. And that brings us to the next situation right here, which is I get to introduce Rio King. Now, Rio has been an award-winning songwriter for some time now. He was actually, I wrote this down to make sure I got it right. He was the Kerrville Folk finalist for 2 years in a row. So he's got a song that he's co-written with his wife, Melinda Connor. And from Plano, Texas, please welcome Rio King. And Rio, I think you may be muted. Anyway, that gives me some time to tell you a little bit more about him. He's garnered numerous awards from the DSA throughout the years. And he was the winner in the DSA Summer Lyric Contest, as well as the 2022 DSA Song Contest. And now, if his original Sound for You Musicians is on, he is ready to go, singing Skin Time. Please welcome Rio King from Plano, Texas.
Hey, thanks, Bill. Yeah, and hope this is coming out to y'all okay. It's really an honor to be here, and especially to be introduced by Bill. I admire him and his work. This song is called Skin Time, and it was my wife gave me the hook and then helped me write the whole song, Melinda Cannon. And so I hope you enjoy. Well, it's a double-fisted handshake in the grip of my old friend, or the cradling of a newborn underneath their mama's chin. Well, it's what you might be longing for on a night you hurt so much. It's what it takes to cure the ache for another body to touch. Skin time, we need it like the rain. Skin time, it's like coming home again. A saving grace, that warm embrace, skin time. It's an arm around a shoulder for a head that's hanging down, or a Sandlot celebration, high fives all around. It's dancing with your new girl, or the love of 40 years, or holding a trembling little one till the nightmare disappears. Skin time, we need it like the rain. Skin time, it's like coming home again. A saving grace, that warm embrace, skin time. Baby, we thrive on it long as we're alive. Sometimes for the comfort, sometimes just survive. For me, I'll always be the one here to hold you tight. Lift your chin and kiss your lips and love on you tonight. Skin time, we need it like the rain. Skin time, it's like coming home again. A saving grace, that warm embrace, skin time. A saving grace, skin time. That warm embrace, skin time. Yeah, folks, we need skin time. Thank you.
Thank you, Rio. And by the way, your sound was really good. And ladies and gentlemen, Harry Hewlett could be
Yes,
partially
thank
responsible
you.
for that. He helped us
Harry,
work out the
thank
sound.
you.
Okay, it's my honor to present you Michael Roth. He's quite an authority on entering and doing well in songwriting contests. And I wrote this down to make sure I got it correctly too. He's long been affiliated with the DSA, and he's a very productive and vital member of our association to this very day, even as we speak. He is featured in the Great American Song Hall of Fame and the Nashville Songwriters Association International. has named him as quote unquote the one to watch. Here to perform Broken Mirror all the way from Panama City, Florida. Please welcome Michael R.J. Roth.
Well, thank you, Bill. Yeah, it's always a pleasure being here, and I think DSA has got to be my favorite song group because you guys are just so warm and welcoming and tolerant of all the weird songs. And I'm glad to be here with my friend Harri Wolf. We haven't had a chance to play much together since we first started back in the 80s in Santa Fe, but we split up, went different ways. And, we still write together, but we don't get to play together much. So here's one that, well, this isn't one that we wrote together, but he's going to play one. Okay, I just wondered if somebody was trying to tell me something like my, hair needed to be cut or something, which it does. So I don't know where this came from, but Broken Mirror, it's a nice little ballad. They said you were the lucky one whose head was in the clouds. You rubbed the lamp of genius till you wore the magic out. Now the sky's a broken mirror of the violence breaking out all around us. Head was filled with fantasies, philosophies of war and peace, utopias that used to be your stock in trade. Now you watch a mad parade that marches off and fades into a bloody scene. Angry helicopters thump and mutter to each other, searching in the heavens for a murder or a thief, a disturbance in the order of the fine lines and the borders of a world beyond belief. Some people say that the world has gone awry. Others say that nothing's changed other than the light. Now the sky has fallen all around in silver pools of rain upon the ground, shining shards of grace. Great. Thanks for having me here.
Pretty.
Well, Michael, you also have another song that's going to be performed by your friend Harri. This is embarrassing. Harri Wolf. Harri Wolf and Michael Roth wrote this next song together. And Harri Wolf comes all the way from Navarro. Did I say that right? Navarro, California?
Nevada, California.
Nevada, California. Yeah, I didn't even pretend to have all my script memorized, so I'm going to have to be doing a little bit of reading. But we've had Harri here before, and we've enjoyed him, and we're looking forward to hearing him play today. He and Michael Roth have shared honorable mention in the 2003 American Songwriter Magazine competition and first place in the fall 2019 DSA lyric competition for their song Ashes in Paradise. Co-written by Michael Roth with Harri Wolf, please welcome singing No Love Lost Cafe, Harri Wolf.
Hey, how you doing, guys? It's still morning here, so you're gonna get my morning voice. I'm glad I don't live in Hawaii. So the song No Love Lost Cafe was inspired by an open mic I attended at a bar in Seattle. Michael, you might have been at that place. I don't remember the name, but you know, when you visited, Bill, you might have been there. So I have to admit that, you know, as far as the characters and the song, there's a lot of projection going on, you know, because, you know, looking for material on people that you see or observing. Eventually, I think you got to turn inward and, you know, give it some meat. And here we are. And also pleased to announce that my first album coming out in 2028 is going to be on 8-track. Okay, here we go. Service around here tonight's getting kind of slow. Singer's preaching something about making his way home. The gathered congregation is only killing time. Some are strutting around like a massacre of crows. There's an open mic today at the No Love Lost Cafe. Folks you never heard of singing songs nobody hears. There's more that I could say about the No Love Lost Cafe. Walls filled with echoes, the heartaches and the tears. Well, Jasper's trying to pick his Martin guitar clean with melodies that tear the passion from his bones, leaving remnants of a life somewhere in between, clearing out his mind and discovering his soul. You know, Priscilla's never been one to be a long-term bride. Songs have always been her favorite currency. Love would mean much more if she could just survive on change tossed in a tip jar as a courtesy. There's an open mic today at the No Love Lost Cafe. Folks you never heard of singing songs that nobody hears. There's more that I could say about the No Love Lost Cafe. The walls filled with echoes, the heartaches and the tears. Well, the guy now at the microphone seems to be running out of rope. I've been hanging around alone. It's time to step out for a smoke. I got a burning in my britches, setting fire to the earth, where a crumpled dollar bill's the only measure of my worth. There's an open mic today at the No Love Lost Cafe. folks you never heard of, singing songs nobody hears. There's more that I could say about the No Love Lost Cafe. The walls filled with echoes, the heartaches and the tears. There's an open mic today at the No Love Lost Cafe. Folks you never heard of, singing songs nobody hears. There's more that I could say about the No Love Lost Cafe. Walls filled with echoes of the heartaches and the tears. Thank you all. Thanks, Mike, for your contribution in that song. Without you, it couldn't be.
Yeah, I hope you guys continue to write together.
Oh, it's one of my favorite songs.
That's a good one.
Thanks, bud.
Well, that brings us to Seth Ginsburg. This will be really easy for me to introduce Seth because I do not have a script, which I don't have to read anything. And since I know him pretty well now, good to see you. Good to see you.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, Ace, you go by Ace Pounder, but tonight
Well,
I'm
that's
calling you...
Well, that's right, because I am actually accepting the musical responsibilities from my friend Ace, because I Seth Ginsburg, am the actual writer of these songs.
Exactly. Well, I'm glad that you could make it, and tell him hello.
Okay,
Please
I'll
be
tell
sure
him.
to tell him hello for you.
I'll tell him you
It's
say
good
hello.
to see you again. As you know, those of us who've been Zooming every Wednesday, we get to see each other every Wednesday from
Absolutely.
7 until 9.
Yeah.
So I've gotten a chance to watch Mr. Pounder perform
Yes.
Mr. Ginsburg's material, and it's really it's a treat all the way around. You play guitars, you play banjo. You began on keyboards, on piano. I really enjoyed hearing you play for the Christmas thing that Michael Brandenburg put together. I bet you I could spend more time
I'm
introducing
doing
you
my
than the rest of the show.
I was gonna say I'm doing my best on the viola,
Really?
and the violin and the cellos, mostly the viola, but I'm working on it, doggone it, and the mandolin. I'm working on the mandolin too.
Holy cow. Well, we're looking forward to hearing some solo stuff, those single notes. And
Absolutely.
I'm interested in hearing
I like
that.
to play with you guys. That's fun.
Yeah, we've been doing it for a good, at least a year now, and we see each other regularly, and we're familiar with our stuff. And
I think
tonight,
we're a school of music. That's what I have to
a
say.
School of Music, that's right. And it's a visiting program, too. And you've got 3 songs for us, don't you?
Well, yes, I am honored to do so. Thank you for allowing me 3 songs of my stuff. I hope people find it to be interesting enough to warrant such attention.
Well, if not, you're at least prolific.
Yeah, I do write a lot. I will tell you that. I do. Part of what I'm doing is I'm composing music to go behind commercials and stuff like that, and so when you do that, you work every day, except for Saturday.
I'm impressed. You and I need to talk about that. That sounds like a really cool thing to do. Well, anyway, I've come to the point where I'm going to say, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Seth Ginsburg.
This is a song that pretty much summarizes my emotional version of America. I miss sentimentality. I thought that was an important part of who we are, and I think we should come back and retain it. What's so wrong with being sentimental? What's so wrong with humming soft and sweet? Why not let emotions elemental bubble up and sweep you off your feet? What's so wrong with being sentimental? What's so wrong with leading with your heart? Isn't love the deepest fundamental? The atomic force that won't let us drift apart. I understand the inevitable objection. We all live in such unsentimental times, where crass and coarse brutality is in fashion, and all that counts is the gloating of the bottom line. But what's so wrong with trying to find an almost forgotten state of mind? What's so wrong with being sentimental? Why not sing the joy of emotional ties? What's so wrong with being sentimental? There's nothing wrong with the love I see in your eyes. A song for sentimentality by a sentimental old Seth. Yeah. Well, I try to, since I'm doing three, I'm going to stack them in levels of uppedness, so I pass the torch capably to the next person. So this is also, what can I say? This is me being me. This is, as everybody knows, I always joke with everybody about I'll never be a great genius because I never had a tortured childhood. And I'll never write great songs, love songs, because I've been happily married for 30 years, you know. Well, what can you do? You know, it's just the way it is. So I wrote this song in honor of my beloved wife and our dogs. And I played it for a friend who laughed because he said, "It's really about your life." I said, "Yeah, you know, I'm a songwriter. You write what you live." And so this is called "That's All I Really Need." Sweet summer evening with the family I love, the soft shade of sunlight when the stars wake up above, listening to the warbling of a lone wide-winged dove. That's all I really need. Dinner with friends at the usual place, laughing with the boys when they get on my case, seeing a big smile and laugh in your face. That's all I really need. That's all I really need. The rest is just decoration, extra joys and celebration. Wherever life may lead, that's all I really need. The simplest joys are the brightest joys that brighten the footsteps of life. The most precious facets of my world are the puppies and my wife. That's all I really need. Well, you know that the rest is just decoration, extra joys and celebrations. Wherever life may lead, that's all I really need. So just hug me a little closer before we go to bed. Kneel and pet Muffin, pat Bentley on his head. Stopping to appreciate the lives we have led. That's all I really need. That's all I really need. Oh, thank you. And the next, thank you very much. The next one goes way back. I wrote this probably first in 1970, end of 1975 to 76, about a then girlfriend and still to this day a dear friend, who lived on Staten Island. And when I came to New York in 1975, I thought, wow, Staten Island, that sounds exotic. You know, I'm from Pittsburgh. We don't know about that. Anything you call island, you know, I figure that people have lays and stuff when you come on there on the Staten Island ferry. I was disappointed in that, I want to point out. But so I wrote her this kind of, we were in love at the time, and I wrote her this love song, and I did kind of island style for some reason, and people said, you know, Seth, Staten Island is really more New Jersey than it is Haiti or whatever, Santo Domingo. So anyway, but I did get the song out of the experience, and I sent it in. I dusted it off and sent it in again this year, so that's why I was asked to play this, and I do so happily. It's called Staten Island Girl. who's now a happy grandmother of twins. So that's the way it goes. Well, secure and I love, now I'm floating. I can feel all the world that's around. Like a gold key, you unlock the harbor and lead me away from the town. And the seagulls that swoop through the evening, all moving on rhythms of love. Then I can wear to them hide in silence as they cry through the high stars high above. Staten Island girl, I love you like a rainbow, holding the earth in its arms. Staten Island girl, you lift me like the water. You're my Staten Island girl. You're my Staten Island girl. Well, I must go to an island to find you, like a woman of mystery deep. But I'd sail across the ocean to hold you. You know your love is so strong and so sweet. And the lights in the harbor are winking at my smile when I think of you. Like the lights in your eyes, they surround me and warm the path that I'm going through. Staten Island girl, I love you like a rainbow, holding the earth in its arms. Staten Island girl, you lift me like the water. You're my Staten Island girl. You're my Staten Island girl. What you ba do ba da ba do ba ba, she ba ba do ba do ba do ba ba, she ba do ba da ba me da do ba ba me da ba do ba do ba. And the lights in the harbor are winking at my smile when I think of you. Like the lights in your eyes, they surround me and warm the path that I'm going through. Well, now the ferry stops and shakes me and wakes me to look at the world, while your love lights up the distance. You're my Staten Island girl. You're my Staten Island girl. You're my Staten Island girl. Thank you. And thank you for letting me play for you today. I truly enjoy it. This is I want to echo what Bill's saying. This is it's become a friendship and almost a bringer to life of creative energy, where people enjoy each other's company and feel obligated to contribute to the musical thing, and I think that's wonderful. So, Mazel Tov.
No kidding. It's a real high point, especially after. I mean, during and after, it's always so much fun to do. And you know, I usually get nervous beforehand, but I'm always glad I do it. I'm going to introduce Wayne Gathright pretty soon, but I'm going to tell you about him first. Wayne is from Austin. He has been Zooming with us a little bit, and a couple of weeks in a row he wasn't there, and I really missed you, Wayne. You add a real dimension to our group of people that is very welcome, and I hope to see more of you. At this point, I'm going to defer to my script and try and be as natural as possible. Wayne also won the 3rd place in the Dallas Songwriter competition and has several publisher picks in the Texas Songwriters Symposiums. He's written and recorded over 150 songs and has garnered awards from Austin Songwriters, becoming Songwriter of the Year in 2019. Yeah, I hope we'll see more of you, Wayne. And at this point, I please welcome from Austin, Texas, Wayne Gathright.
Thank you for that wonderful lead in there. I appreciate it very much. And I appreciate being invited to play here. And like you said, I'm pretty much a newbie in the Dallas Songwriters group. And it's been really enjoyable. And I've gotten to hear some really incredible songs. So I'm honored to be with y'all. This first song is called Behind a Wall. There was a man behind a wall, white as an ocean, mountain tall. No matter how he tried, he couldn't get inside. Can't go over it, can't go under it, can't go through it, can't go around it. So he dreamed, and he dreamed, till one day a passerby took him to the other side, where he built a successful life. 2 kids and a lovely wife. Couldn't go over it, couldn't go under it, couldn't go through it, couldn't go around it. Till the touch of a stranger's hand helped him to understand. To protect his family home, he built a wall of his own. From the top he could see he was no longer free from the wall. From the wall. Then he heard a million cries, so he went outside. This hadn't been his plan, so he took a stranger's hand, who couldn't go over it, couldn't go under it, couldn't go through it, couldn't go around it. So we dream, and we dream, and we dream, and we dream. There was a man behind a wall, and we dream. There was a man.
There's my eyeball.
And we dream, and we dream. All right, thank y'all. I see some clapping in those windows there. All right. Okay, I'm gonna do one more song. And this is a song called A Thought. I had a thought that made me smile. I thought that thought a little while, till it became a new idea. The way it made me feel, the idea soon became a plan. The journey to my dream began. I turned the plan into action, and then it got a little traction. I don't need to be a millionaire. I want a thought that others want to share. The action soon became a mission, my hope and my ambition. Before long it was embraced and made the world a better place. No, I don't need to be a millionaire. I want a thought that others want to share. A thought to make our dreams come true, a thought to help the needy through, ideas to fix the things we broke, ideas to change the words we spoke, plans to build a better life, plans to look up in the night, actions to upset the cart, actions to make our mark, a mission that we hold on to, a mission for me and you, from a thought. A thought that made me smile. I thought that thought a little while. What it would be, I didn't know. How one day I'd watch it grow. Watch it grow. No, I don't need to be a millionaire. I want a thought that others want to share. A thought to change the world for good, a thought to foster brotherhood, ideas to bring an end to war, ideas to take us to the stars, plans to leave no one alone, plans to make our wishes known, actions to release our fears, actions to persevere, a mission to plant new seeds. Mission to help those in need of a thought. Just a thought.
Nice. Really nice.
We've got some really good songwriters here, and I'm really glad that I'm given the opportunity to hear you guys and play with you. But right now, I'm going to change gears, and we are going to give some more community service awards. And it's my pleasure to announce to you Bobby Montgomery, who has been our vice president. There's Bobby now. And Bobby's going to give us some announcements, present the awards, and he's going to give us a rundown on some upcoming events, so you want to pay attention to all this stuff. Vice President of Programs and our Songwriter of the Year for 2014. This is really the man who keeps the whole wheels turning. Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Montgomery.
Thank you, Bill. Well, our next award for events goes to Ruth Brinkman of Guitar Arlington in Arlington, Texas. Dallas Songwriters would like to recognize Ruth Brinkman of Guitar Arlington in Arlington, Texas for a special community award. And here's how the award reads. Dallas Songwriters Association presents Guitar Arlington with the 2022 Excellence in Community Service Award. Thank you, Ruth Brinkman and the entire Guitar Arlington staff for outstanding service to the songwriting community. I've known and worked with Ruth Brinkman for all of my 15-year tenure with DSA. She comps our booth there at Guitar Arlington and has met our every request. I want to thank you, Ruth, for your friendship, for your support of DSA and the songwriting community in North Texas. The next community award for education goes to Patty Allen Driver, Kids Who Rock in Dallas, Texas. Dallas Songwriters would like to recognize Patty Allen Driver and Kids of Music in Dallas for a special community award. And this is how it reads. Dallas Songwriters Association presents Kids Who Rock with the 2022 Excellence in Community Service Award. Thank you, Patty Allen Driver and the staff for coaching, introducing the young rising stars to the music community. As part of our youth program, we invite young performing artists from various schools of music around town to perform songs of our Hall of Fame inductees. Patty and Kids Who Rock have always been an avid supporter and participant in the Hall of Fame program. Thank you, Patty, for your friendship and for developing these young rising stars in the craft of songwriting and performing. A word now about our upcoming events. Roy Elkins of Broad Jam and The Wave has said that DSA provides more for its members than all the other songwriting associations that he works with. And in fact, he tells them to pattern themselves after DSA. And it's true. In addition to our weekly open mic, monthly Zoom open mic at Love and War, and monthly general membership meetings in which we critique songs of our members. And in May, we have our Wildflower Festival, that's live performances, and also Deep Ellum Arts Festival. It's like they call it Deep Ellum Arts Fair. In June, we have our annual Wild Dog Offshore Fishing Adventure in Port Aransas, which is a great adventure. 4 days, 3 nights of fishing and singing and touring the island. It's a great vacation. And in July, we start and support our charity program, which is Christmas in July. In September, we start our fundraising drive. And let's not forget our guitar shows, the Dallas Guitar Show in May and the Arlington Guitar Show in September. Ahead of this, a couple of weeks ahead of these events, we send out an invitation to our members to volunteer to work our booth. It's a wonderful opportunity to tell those songwriters passing by our booth all the benefits of becoming a member of DSA. It's also the opportunity to rub shoulders with the great and near great, and also see what's new in the world of guitars and sound. So it is true. And the board of directors is constantly considering other opportunities for our members. We are very active. So I want to, at this time, introduce you to a guy who has his songs on 2 CDs, World Class Dirty Old Men, Tahoka Daisy on CD Baby, YouTube, and all streaming platforms. He's awarded the Vern Dailey Songwriter of the Year for 2019 and also 2020. After a short hiatus, Harri is back as director of Oz, call him, taking care of streaming the showcases, the contest awards. Please welcome our technical Wizard of Oz, Mr. Harri Hewlett.
Wow, thank you for that introduction. Hi, folks. How you doing?
I'm standing up, Harri.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's better than laying flat on your face on a tennis court, isn't it? Anyway, okay, folks, I have the pleasure of introducing Alexis Tapp. I'm going to get her up here right now if I can find her on the screen. It's a real pleasure. There she is. All right. Hi, Alexis. How you doing? And folks, that's her band behind her. That's a picture of her band. I guess they played the music on this music track, soundtrack she's going to sing to. Okay, an artist, poet, and songwriter. She has multiple levels of creative talent. And folks, she's a lot more than a songwriter and a singer. She's an artist too, and people actually buy what she paints. So that's got to be pretty good. She has completed a shape note music catalog is working on 2 Christian-based musicals. For the past few years, she has served as our lyric contest director. And here's Alexis Tapp to perform When You Fight the Giant, Bill's Records, and Brighter Days. I want to give her the whole screen here. Alexis, how you doing?
I'm good, Harry. Thank you.
Okay, it's great to
Thank
see
you
you.
for the introduction. So the first song is not exactly a true story, but I heard a lesson at church about Goliath, and I don't hear anything, probably like the rest of you, that doesn't bring some words to mind for a lyric. And my dad, although he was only 5'9", World War II veteran and my hero, I always thought of him as Superman and as 10 feet tall. So I hope this will do him proud. I'm going to be playing the tracks. So unlike the rest of these talented individuals that brought us their original sound with their instruments today, we're going to have tracks. And this is called When You Fight the Giant. When I was little and didn't know it all, I would go to my daddy who was 10 feet tall, who protected me like a daddy should, tried to teach me life from where he stood. He said the day would come in the great unknown, I'd be out on my own, but never alone. Then he told me stories of those who stood for God and His glory, and His stories were good. He said you might see Goliath when you're facing life, but you're never gonna lose with spirit inside, 'cause the battle's God's and He'll slay the giant. You're not alone when you fight the giant. He said you're not grown yet, but it won't be long. So stand up, child, like you're 10 feet tall. Whatever the problem, big or small, remember these words, 'cause they say it all. He said you might see Goliath when you're facing life, but you're never gonna lose with spirit inside, 'cause the battle's God's and He'll slay the giant. You're not alone when you fight the giant. The years have passed since my daddy's gone, and the story of Goliath has kept me strong. I might see Goliath when I'm facing life, but I'm never gonna lose with spirit inside, 'cause the battle's God's and He'll slay the giant. Pass it on. You might see Goliath when you're facing life, but you're never gonna lose with spirit inside, 'cause the battle's God's and He'll slay the giant. You're not alone when you face the giant. The shredder Brad Davis on guitar here. Thank you, thank you. So, this next song is was recorded at Joe Music. Joe Milton is on our board for DSA, and he's most of the vocals on the harmony parts here too. So this song is about Bill's Records on Spring Valley Road. Now, I know he moved later and moved to Garland Road, but I used to live in a house behind, across the alley behind Bill's Records. And in the 80s, he had my picture disc hanging on his wall there. So he's my ultimate cool guy. I don't know what just happened, but I got a buzz. Does anybody else hear that? Does anybody else hear that buzz?
We did hear it, and it's now gone.
Oh, good. Good, thank you. So give me just a second here. So anyway, it was a dirty, dingy, little smoky record store where musicians loved to go and listen to the old vinyl, and he actually had 8-track tapes and CDs and not CDs, cassette tapes, and he lived in that, basically lived in that store, and he lived for that music. And so when he was gone, I missed him. So this song is called Bill's Records, I Sure Miss You. Uh-oh. Cluttered, smoky music maze where treasures could be found. Bins of vinyl crammed in weight, cooled, hang around. My picture disc hung in that store down on Spring Valley Road. Music lived inside those doors, and I miss Bill since it closed. Oh, Bill's Records, I sure miss you. Sweet interludes, my soul was in tune. Well, it just wasn't done with old Bill yet. One day the store didn't open, and the lights were off within. Bill's welcome ways turned smoke and haze, and his records ceased to spin. Oh, Bill's Records, I sure miss you. Well, not the stale cigarettes, but sweet interludes. My soul was in tune. Well, I just wasn't done with old Bill yet. When they bolted the door, music changed forevermore. Rap scratching the needle, trying to replace the Beatles. And there's nothing like Bills anymore. Oh, Bill's Records, I sure miss you. Well, not the stale cigarettes, but sweet interludes. My soul was in tune. Well, I just wasn't done with old Bill yet. Oh, Bill's Records, I sure miss you. Well, not the stale cigarettes, but sweet interludes. My soul was in tune. Well, I just wasn't done with old Bill yet. Bill's Records, I sure miss you. Sweet interludes, my soul was in tune. Well, I just wasn't done with old Bill yet. I just wasn't done with old Bill yet. Thank you.
Way to go, girl. Yeah, she's so modest, and Alexis used to be a star in her own right. She had her name on billboards and stuff like it down in Las Vegas and places like that. So anyway, that great job. I love those songs. Okay, now then, we've got another guy, Troy Inslee Vanderhoof. Sometimes he goes by just Troy Inslee, and sometimes he's Troy Vanderhoof. I'm not real sure, but he's a heck of a songwriter and good singer and all that stuff. You can find his songs on YouTube, Apple Music, and Amazon. He's a regular performing at our open mic at Love and War, and he's our new director of A&R for Dallas Songwriters Association. So please welcome Troy Inslee, performing Something Behind Sensational 5 and Emotional Cats. Here, let me make sure I got Troy on the spot here.
Emotional Cats.
It's emotional cuts, but that's funny.
I'm sorry, I had to just chime in on that one. That's good.
I'm gonna have to write emotional cats. That could be.
Well, that could be your next song. Okay.
I've heard of Nashville Cats, but never emotional cats.
Oh, got the wrong Troy Inslee here. That's not him. Y'all got me all showed up here. I gotta find. Okay, here we go. Sometimes these spots move around on here. Okay, replay spotlight. There he is.
All right.
There he is. Okay. I'll get out of your way, Troy. Sing us some songs.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm going to have to write emotional cats. I may be thinking about that this whole time now. So anyway, oh, wow. Just so humbled to be a part of this. I love Dallas Songwriters Association. I think I've been a member for the last year and a half or 2 years. And, wow, just being together, performing music, doing these kind of things together, it's so inspiring. I hope I speak for all of us, but certainly for me, and humbling as well, hearing all the talent. So I'm just appreciative of the opportunity to sing some of my songs and sort of pour out my heart a little bit here. Kind of funny, this first song, the way the things worked out. I was loving Alexis' song there about Bill's records, and this song of mine has a lot of references to working in a classic vinyl store. So it's called Something Behind. So here we go. I was sorting through some classic vinyl, getting close to closing time. You came asking about a certain fave of mine. Not sure any words came out right, couldn't find the right ones to say. Must have come across kinda crazed. But I knew just where to find it, so I stumbled to that place in mind. So you can stay and play it if you got the time. Glad you came by, you brightened up my day and you opened my eyes. Made the clouds all evaporate, and I know that you know. But that smile lit a fire inside, and you know, I'm sure that it shows you left a little something behind. That great old groove was playing, I noticed it was making you move. Knew right then what I had to do. Started humming along to the words. The music just set us free. That embrace meant everything to me. The next little bit was all a blur, like floating along in the moment. feeling beyond what I could have dreamt. Glad you came by. You brightened up my day and you opened my eyes. Made the clouds all evaporate, and I know that you know. But that smile lit a fire inside, and you know, I'm sure that it shows you left a little something behind. Glad you came by, glad you came by. Know that you know that smile lit a fire inside, and you know, I'm sure that it shows you left a little something behind. Thank you.
Woo!
Bear with me just a second here. So, the next song I'm going to sing, it's called Sensational 5. So this is a song I wrote just a few months back, and I've played it a couple times up at Love and War and maybe in a couple other settings, but it's one that, you know, working towards an album like a lot of us, right? And this is one I hope to get on the album. It's kind of about our five senses and how they're affected by that certain someone. So hope y'all enjoy. You got my eyes wide open. I can't blink, your sin intoxicating. I'm on the brink, your beauty stimulating. My pulse rate with wild anticipation of your embrace. The five don't lie, senses come alive whenever you are nearby. Sensational five, come alive. I feel a tingling touch, your fingertips. You whet my appetite with just one kiss. You whisper in my ears, shivers all up and down my spine. The five don't lie, senses come alive whenever you are nearby. Sensational five, come alive. Entangled now, my lips brush your neck. A deep, long kiss, you hold my breath. My eyes are closed, but I clearly see. It all makes perfect sense to me now. The five don't lie, senses come alive whenever you are nearby. Sensational five, come alive. Sensational five. Oh yeah, come alive. Sensational five, come alive. Sensational five, come alive.
Cool. Great stuff.
I was doing the chair dance.
All right. The next song I wrote a while back, and I put this out on Spotify probably way too early. The puts out on streaming. I put out about 4 years ago, but I've never performed this song live, and part of it is I never imagined it as a single guitar song, but hopefully I can do a rendition here, an arrangement that makes some sense. It's called Emotional Cuts, not Emotional Cats. All right. Wielded verbal blades without thought, in wicked sharp point into sensitive spots. Feelings poured out as blood from a wound. Emotional cuts won't heal real soon, heal real soon. Emotional cut left a mark on us. Emotional cuts. Remedy could be found in a touch from emotional cuts. I can reel the words back. The damage is done. I said what I said. Now what I say is I was wrong. If I could go back in time, set aside my pride, I'd tell you the reasons why I so love you. Striking from the shadows, a verbal assassin. Emptied the clip, lacking compassion. But we can seal wounds with passionate fire. Let's trade in our pain for what we desire, what we desire. Emotional cuts left a mark on us. Emotional cuts. Remedy could be found in a touch from emotional cuts. Come on, what can I say? Emotional cuts. I can't go on feeling this way from emotional cuts. Emotional cuts left a mark on us. Emotional cuts. Thank you.
That was emotional. That was really, really emotional. Okay, my sound's on, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay,
we hear
good,
you.
Good. Yeah. Now this next guy, he really is an emotional cat. I tell you what, when I grow up, if I learn to write songs and play the guitar and sing, I want to be just like this next guy. He's really good.
Low standards, huh?
No. I tell you, let me find him on the screen here.
I'm right here.
Okay, wave in. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let me read what they wrote about you here, Wayne. It sounds
Uh-oh.
sounds pretty good. I don't know if it's all true or not, but I'm going to read it. Okay. So after 20 years as a techie in the business world, he turned full-time to songwriting and touring. He released his 5th album in March of 2022 and toured the East Coast last year in support. Please welcome our marketing director, Wayne Willingham, performing Shoulda, Coulda, Woulda, that's one song, and Hot Rod, that's another song. So I'm going to get out of his way. Wayne, you got the stage, boy.
Thank you, Harry, and thank whoever wrote that. It's and a shout out to my friend Michael Roth, who you heard from earlier, and he's in Panama City, Florida, and that's where this came from. This is the guitar I bought at a music store after having lunch with Michael there in Panama City last September. So, reunion of sorts. I'm trying to wear it out. This is Shoulda, Coulda, Woulda, a song about regrets. Smiling on the outside, dying on the inside. It's all I can take as my heart slowly breaks into shattered little pieces. Thought I was the right guy, didn't have to try. Thought there was a plan where I was your man, but you had every reason to set yourself free. It's so painful to me to see you look so happy with him. Now I know that I should have been a little smarter. I could have tried a little harder, and I would have been a better kind of man for you. Whoa, I should have listened to the mornings. I could have been in love this morning if I would have been a better kind of man for you. No, it's not the first time, gonna be the last time. I never knew what I was doing to you. I was thinking just to myself. Now the tables have turned and there's a lesson I've learned. Never let it happen again. Now I know that I should have been a little smarter, and I could have tried a little harder, and I would have been a better kind of man for you. Whoa, I should have listened to the warnings. I would have been in love this morning if I would have been a better kind of man for you. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, been a little smarter. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, tried a little harder, and shoulda, coulda, woulda, been a better kind of man for you. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, been a better kind of man for you. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, been a better kind of man for you. Thank you. By the way, Seth, New York and New Jersey had a fight over Staten Island, and New York lost.
Yeah, I heard that.
People wondered why I named this next song Hot Rod, and the one thing I should have done, I should have called it Rodney's Song and subtitled it Hot Rod. And Rodney,
Rodney was born when I was 13 years old, so I was the built-in babysitter. I fed him, I held him, I fed him, I changed him, to all of which he said, "Well, you're welcome." But and in January of 2021, we lost Rodney, and so this is kind of my tribute to my brother. We miss you, Rod.
Though they never could admit it, he was Mom and Dad's favorite child. The rest of us, we all knew, and he may have been a little bit spoiled, but we didn't mind. He was our favorite too. We called him Hot Rod back when he was a kid. Hot Rod, and I wish that I still did. Hot Rod was my baby brother, and he'll always be so much more to me. He didn't tell jokes, I guess real life was funny enough. And his curveball bent a good foot when he had his best stuff. Was a champion golfer too, best athlete I ever knew. And he anchored his band as only the best could do. We called him Hot Rod back when he was a kid. Hot Rod, and I wish that I still did. Hot Rod was my baby brother, he'll always be so much more to me. He'll always be. Now in high school, he lost one of his best friends. It shook him to the core, and he needed to understand why we live and where we go when we die. Is it worth it? And why do we try? And he looked for the answers. It led him to his faith, led him to his wife, and it led him to his son, and it led him through a life he could be hard of. We were proud of Hot Rod. Oh, came home from work one day just a little too tired. Doctors ran some tests, Lord knows they tried to figure what was going on. Too late they found what was wrong. He just went to sleep one night. But he was Hot Rod back when he was a kid. Hot Rod, and I wish that I still did. Hot Rod was my baby brother, and he'll always be so much more to me. He'll always be Hot Rod. He'll always be Hot Rod. Oh, Hot Rod.
Way to
Thank
go.
you very much.
I like that song, Wayne.
Thank
It's
you.
so sweet about your brother. I
That
really
was
love
He's a
it.
good dude. I just want to say I'm honored to be a part of this whole group, and I really do appreciate every single one of you.
Well,
Honey, we love you too.
we love you. We love you, Wayne. That was
Oh.
great. That was great.
Hey, Harry, let me introduce this next guy. I think I have Bill's name in the script, unfortunately. And then I think I told you you could do it. Let me do it. Can
Well,
I?
you're the boss. You can do anything you want to do. You know,
Not the
you know
boss,
that.
though.
All you gotta do is say,
Michael Brandenburger's the boss. But I
well,
did write
yeah,
the
but
script.
You're the real boss.
Don't you like how she couches it to make it sound like she's asking?
Yeah, everybody knows that. There you go, Barb. Just do what you want to do.
Oh, thank you. Listen, I just decided I wanted to introduce our judge for the best songs of the meeting, because we first met him at the guitar show. You know, DSA, like Bobby said, we get booths and we set up and go and tell people about DSA at the Dallas International Guitar Show and also Guitar Arlington. And I first met him at the Dallas International Guitar Show, and he happened to be with a friend that had a booth across the way, and we got to know him really well. And then the guys just carried on the friendship from that on, and we're really blessed to have him as a part of our group and welcome him, even though he's in Mississippi and Florida and living in Florida or whatever. He's still one of us in Dallas, we think, because he's just a super guy. He's professor at the Mississippi Delta Community College in Moorhead. And in fact, he was instrumental in creating a commercial music program at the college. And he teaches songwriting among other music courses on the campus. So everybody, please welcome our great new friend, Jamey Shannon, to announce the best songs of the meeting and the Vern Dailey Songwriter of the Year Award.
Good. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for the introduction, and thank you so much for letting me be part of the group. I'm having an absolute blast here doing this and getting to know you guys and really getting to know your songs. And just speaking of the songs as a whole, they're so good. They're so good, all of them, absolutely every one of them. Incredible writing, incredible talent all the way through. So let me keep going with what you guys got me here to do, and I'll keep rolling. I'm going to announce the 12 best songs of the meeting from the critiques, the semifinalists, and I'm going to announce them in alphabetical order. So don't read anything into this other than it's just the alphabetical order. The first one, American Dream, Jolie Hope and Alexis Tapp. So congratulations there. Bill's Records, Alexis Tapp. Brighter Days, once again, Alexis Tapp. Emotional Cuts by Troy Inslee Vanderhoof. Hot Rod that we just heard, Wayne Willingham. Sentimental 5, Troy Inslee Vanderhoof. Shoulda, Coulda, Woulda by Wayne Willingham. Something Behind by Troy Inslee Vanderhoof. Staten Island Girl, Seth Ginsburg. That's All I Really Need. Also, Seth Ginsburg again. What's So Wrong with Being Sentimental? Seth Ginsburg. And When You Fight the Giant, Alexis Tapp. Congratulations, guys, for being in that list. Great group of songwriters there. All right, now, if I'm following this correctly, we're going to do the top 5 semifinalists. Is that correct? Yes, that's where we're heading. Do we have the
That is correct.
And we're going to play a little
No
snippet?
audio clips this time.
No audio clips. Okay.
Mm-mm.
All right,
No.
here we go. All right. We don't have a drum roll or anything, but here we are rolling. Okay.
We will have for the third, second, and first, we'll have a certificate to show.
Okay. That
Yeah.
sounds terrific. All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Number 5. And again, these 5 guys, they were so close. They were so close. I listened to these songs over and over and over. I think I could probably perform them all for you today. They were just so close. You could mix them up, jumble them, switch them around anyway, and it would all be okay. Great songs, great songs. Okay, here we go. Number 5. When You Fight the Giant, Alexis Tapp. Congratulations. What's So Wrong? Number 4. What's So Wrong? Seth Ginsburg. All right. And number 3. Here we go. Sensational 5. Troy Inslee Vanderhoof. Congratulations.
Do we have a certificate up for that, Harry?
Do we have the certificate?
Hello, Harry. He's looking for it probably. There were a folder of certificates. Well, maybe he doesn't. Talk to us, Harry.
You want me to keep rolling?
No, let's just wait and see if we can.
Okay.
Hang on. Yeah, I hear you. Okay. Now which song we want? I got.
It's
out of
number
order.
3, Sensational 5.
For Sensational 5.
Or it'd be the second runner-up.
Okay, the third place song of the year.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, hang on.
This is just making it more exciting.
It is making it more exciting.
I
That's-
know.
the drama-
Right one?
Stretching
Here
it
we
out.
go. Troy, man, congratulations.
There
Dallas-
it is, Troy Inslee.
Thank you. Thank you so
Dallas
much.
Songwriters Association certifies that Troy Inslee, the third place winner of the 2022 The Song of the Year Award, Sensational 5. Congratulations, Troy.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Awesome.
That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. All right. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Number 2. Something Behind. Once again, Troy Inslee Vanderhoof. Congratulations again. Number 2, Dallas Songwriters Association certifies that Troy Inslee, the second place winner of the 2022 The Song of the Year Award, the winning song, Something Behind. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All
That's
right.
amazing. Wow, that's amazing.
Okay, and here we go. The big one. You ready? First song, the winner. Shoulda, Coulda, Woulda. Willingham. Wayne, congratulations. All right.
Wow.
Certificate.
Well, thank you.
Congratulations. Great tune. Great song.
Thank you.
All right. There it is. The Dallas
Wow.
Songwriters Association certifies that Wayne Willingham is the first place winner. The 2022 The Song of the Year Award. The winning song, Shoulda, Coulda, Woulda. Congratulations, Wayne.
Thank you. Print screen, quick there.
We'll put these certificates up in our Facebook album so you can download them off of Facebook.
Barb, can you hear me?
Thank you ever
Yes.
so much,
I
everybody.
can't hear you here.
We have not shown the songwriter of the year.
No, that's coming up next.
Okay, good.
All right.
All right.
Here we
So
go.
this is the
All right. The Vern Dailey Songwriter of the Year Award. Now, the Songwriter of the Year has the most songs with the highest scores among the 12 listed earlier from the meeting critiques. So this is our background for that. The Vern Dailey Songwriter of the Year Award goes to Alexis Tapp for the songs in order with the highest points. When You Fight the Giant, Brighter Day, American Dream, and Build Records. There's a bunch of them. Alexis, congratulations. Dallas Songwriters Association certifies that Alexis Tapp is the winner of the 2022 Vern Dailey Songwriter of the Year Award. Hey, that's a big deal. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's a big deal, and I'm blown away. I actually thought Troy was going to beat me down on this one because he had so many entered.
No. You definitely deserve it. That's awesome.
Oh, thank you so much. That just touches me a lot. I really appreciate that.
Congratulations, Alexis.
well deserved.
Congratulations. Well deserved.
Congratulations,
Not given, earned, and deserved. Yes.
Thank you so
Absolutely.
much. I do want to mention that one of the songs I entered was with Seth, and it was a pretty rough version that I submitted to you, but it's now been in the studio. I would have done it today, but I didn't have a track. I just had the produced version, and it turned out really cute. So I want to thank Seth for co-writing with me and entering that, and Jolie Hope for co-writing that. That was really fun to do that with a teenager.
Yeah. So she co-wrote with you American Dream. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm. We did a Zoom co-write. Yeah. So
Wow.
thank you all so much.
Well, everybody, let's give Jamey a big hand for doing. This is a big responsibility, and we really appreciate
Thank
having
you, Jamey.
Jamey here. Wonderful.
So much, Jamey.
That's a tough job. Let me tell you, everybody is a winner. And I know from judging contests before and stuff, it's so hard. And a lot of times there's a bunch of same scores and you have to go back and figure out, well, how can I separate these, So good job, and awards well deserved, everybody. In closing, I want to thank, besides Jamey, all of you guys, the performers and presenters who are here today. You made this show, and I really appreciate it. And our community award recipients, Tommy Roberts, Pasquale Hall, Ruth Brinkman, and Patty Allen Driver. And to our sponsor, Jerry Alice, owner of the River Sound Recording Resort. The winner gets the recording time at River Sound. Ben Halim for the certificates. And Harri, can you put everybody as a gallery onto the?
They're there.
We're all in a gallery?
Yeah, that's
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not seeing that, but good.
Yeah.
All right. And so Ben Halim did the certificates, and I really appreciate that. That's a skill that some of us don't have. So, and then Harri, thank you so much for being a great behind the scenes director. And we all love you so much. I had to have you come out in front and do some presenting too. And so you were the highlight of the show with the emotional cats. I thought that was the best part of the show there.
we needed a little.
Hey, Troy, can we do a co-write on that?
Yeah, that would be fun.
I'm in there too.
Yeah.
I've already been researching.
Emotional cats, right? Maybe we need a We Are the World emotional cats.
Well, okay, and I can't believe it, but we made it in 2 hours.